All right, right now I'm going to show you guys how we can write an equation for this parabola right here. And remember, we have two forms for a parabola, the vertex form and also the standard form, right? And I'm going to show you guys both forms in this video. And let's begin with the vertex form. And as we can see, here's the vertex, right? 3, -4. So let me just label that right here. And of course, we have to remember the general form in the vertex form of a parabola. And let me write it down right here for you guys. We know y is equal to a times the parentheses x minus h, and then we square that and we add k at the end, like this, right? And once we know the vertex, which we know it's the 3, -4, this is going to tell us the 3 is the h value and the -4 is the k value. So the first step is we can just plug in these numbers into h and k. So here we have y, it's equal to a is just a, we don't know yet. And we open the parentheses, the x stays the same at the moment, and then we have minus, the h is 3. And then we square this, and then we add the k, which is -4. And let me put it down like this for you guys. Right now, how can we solve for the a value though? This is something we still have to do, right? Well, this is how we're going to do it. Once again, we're going to utilize the graph, but this time I'm just going to pick any point on the graph. You can use any point as long as you can identify the coordinate of that, then it's okay. I am going to use this point here, which we know it's going to be x value is 1 and the y value is 0, right? That's the point right here, 1, 0. You can have also use this point, 5, 0. If you would like, you can use this point, which is 4, -3. You can use this point, 2, -3. You can use that, 0, 5. Up to you. As long as you don't use the vertex again, because we used it already. All right, so I'm selecting this point, which we know is 1, 0. This is a point on the graph, and that will tell us this number is the x value, and this number is the y value. And now what? Well, plugging the y value into here, and then the x value into here. That's all, isn't it? So we'll do that. 0 into y, and this is equal to a, we don't know yet. Open the parentheses, x is this 1, and then we have the -3, and then we square that, and then we add -4, which is the same as subtract 4. Well, now we can just work out the algebra, solve for a, and we will have the a value. So here we have 0, this is equal to a, and let's do this. 1 minus 3 is -2 in the parentheses. -2 to the second power means -2 times -2. We have +4. So this will give us a times 4, and then we have the -4 after that. And now I can just add this 4 on both sides. I'm just trying to solve for a. 0 plus 4 is 4, and this is equal to a times 4. It's the same as saying 4a. And I can just divide both sides by 4, so that we will get a is equal to 4 over 4, which is just 1. And there we have it. We have the a value. At the end, if you want to get the vertex form, which let me put it down here, y is equal to a, we know it's 1 now, so I can put down 1 times the parentheses right here, x minus 3, and square that, and we add -4, so it's the same as just say -4. And this is it. This is the vertex form of this parabola. Okay, now, what if I want to work out the standard form? Well, we are just going to utilize this again, because all I have to do for the standard form, remember, the standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c, right? All I have to do is just look at this part and then multiply it out, combine the terms, that's all. This is the one that we have to work it out. Do the power first. So we will have x minus 3 squared, which is just x minus 3 times x minus 3. And we see x times x give us x squared. X times -3, that's -3x. -3 times x, this is another -3x. This and that together give us -6x. At the end, -3 times -3 give us +9. So we see this is going to be y is equal to 1 times this is going to be just that, right? X squared minus 6x plus 9. And then we have the minus 4 at the end. And as you know, the 1 times this doesn't really matter, but I just want to show you a is not always equal to 1. If a is not 1, you have to distribute, but this is just 1, so it's the same as that, right? So we know y will be x squared minus 6x, and let me just write down plus 9 minus 4. This and that we can just add them up, right? This is plus 9 minus 4, combine them, so we have x squared minus 6x plus 5, and I'll box this right here, and this is the standard form for that. And that's it.